Welcome to my Homeopathic Remedy of the Month series. This month is National Healthy Skin Month, so I've been bringing you information all about getting and keeping your skin healthy. I've linked my healthy skin video and winter skin blog post in the description below, so check out those resources from earlier this month if you haven't seen them yet. In my previous video and blog post, I gave you quite a few homeopathic options for dealing with skin conditions, but there's one that I specifically left for this video because it's one of my absolute favorites for skin conditions, and one that I used to have to use very regularly. So let's get right to it. This homeopathic remedy is Antimonium crudum, or Ant Crude for short. This is my go-to for fever blisters, or at least it used to be. As soon as I would start to feel or see them pop up, I would grab Ant Crude 200C and start to use it every 3 to 4 hours. Sometimes just 1 or 2 doses would stop them in their tracks, and other times I would have to continue it for a few days. And during those episodes, the Ant Crude would turn the blisters into crusts within a matter of 24 hours. Now, over time, my fever blisters have become less and less. I actually don't think I've had one in almost 2 years. But if one was to pop up anytime soon, I definitely reach for the Ant Crude. Ant Crude is also very useful for other skin conditions like psoriasis, rashes, nail fungus, rosacea, hives, chickenpox, measles, warts, eczema, shingles, topical steroid withdrawal, and molluscum contagiosum. As a matter of fact, when my son was little, he had a bout of molluscum. Typically, molluscum will last anywhere from 6 months to a year, sometimes longer. As soon as I realized what he had, I started him on Ant Crude once a day. Within a month to a month and a half, he was fully recovered. And a few years ago, one of my daughters had a wart on the side of her foot. Ant Crude to the rescue again. She used it for a few weeks and the wart went away, never to return. Now, remember, this is just one remedy that could help these conditions. So if it's one that you decide to use, know that you may not get the same results. You may just need further help to choose the proper remedy for your situation. If that's the case, feel free to visit my website linked in the description below and set up a consult with me. I'm happy to help. But you might be thinking, Dr. Christie, have you had success helping clients with shingles using this remedy? Yes, I have. Have you had success helping clients with shingles that have not responded to this remedy? Yes, and we've had to change up our approach. The same can be said for many other skin conditions I mentioned. For eczema, I've had success with Antimonium crude for some cases, and success using other remedies in other cases. For nail fungus, Ant Crude has done the trick for some, and a different remedy has been needed instead for others. It's not always a one-size-fits-all, but I teach you these remedies so that you can see what type of conditions can be helped by using them. Now, like all other homeopathic remedies, Ant Crude isn't just a skin remedy. It can be used for all sorts of other health conditions. Gastric complaints like heartburn and gas, where someone also has a thick white coating on their tongue, is a good indication that Ant Crude could be a useful remedy. This person might also crave sour pickles, sour wine, and vinegars. They may tend to overeat and find that those types of foods and drinks are difficult to digest. Makes sense that my daughter benefited from this remedy because she loves pickles and any foods that are vinegary. Nursing mamas, if your baby appears to be allergic to your milk and they are consistently vomiting milk after nursing and it comes out like curds, they may benefit from this remedy. Ant Crude can also be an indicated remedy for laryngitis, hemorrhoids, diarrhea alternating with constipation, and itching of the head accompanied by the hair falling out. The person may be someone who does not like to be touched or looked at and might become irritable when touched. They may prefer solitude, and they can be weepy and sad, very similar to pulsatilla, which I've talked about before. Ant crude is also a remedy that I like to use in combination with arsenicum album for acute allergy symptoms. We make sure that we keep these two remedies stocked in our holistic medicine cabinet for allergy season. If you're wondering about what potencies to keep on hand, I always recommend having this remedy available in 6C, 30C, and 200C potencies. There you have it. Thank you for allowing me to teach you a little bit about Antimonium crudum during National Healthy Skin Month. If you want to learn more about homeopathy, consider joining me for an Intro to Homeopathy class in the future. That link will be provided in the description below, and if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. Don't forget to like this video and share it with your friends. Thank you for joining me for this Remedy of the Month, and I will see you next time.